Hey, this is Bryan. Thanks for watching Kies Motorsports. If you like our videos, give us a thumbs up. Make sure to subscribe and check us out at KiesMotorsports.com. Welcome back to video 2 of our 3-part series on the F30 M Sport Conversion. In today's video, we are going to resume our M Sport Conversion with the rear bumper. So let's start removing this. We'll prep the new one and we'll get it installed. Now for the rear bumper, you can get both of the wheels off the ground, but because you're not really under the car, we're just going to do one side at a time. So what I'm going to do now is carefully jack this side of the car up. We're going to remove some screws in here, then do the same on the other side. What you're going to want to do is start with a T20. There is a T20 that holds the bumper right there. So what you can do is gently remove that. And on the front bumper, there's 2. On the rear bumper, there's only 1 per side. And that is what that looks like. Then what you can do is get an 8mm. I like to use one of these 90-degree tools. Helps make it a lot easier. And you're going to remove screws that look like this. So once again, what I like to do is I like to use this 90-degree tool because it fits in here nice and gets the job done. Then what you can do is you can release these 3 8mm screws underneath the bumper. Then across the middle of the diffuser, there are 3 10mm that need to be removed. Once you've done that, you can move your jack over to the other side. You can remove this T20 screw and then remove the 2 remaining 8mm. Then just like we did on the other side, remove these 3 8mm screws. Sometimes they get a little bit stuck, so just maneuver them out. Next, what you can do is open your trunk, take a flat screwdriver and gently unscrew this. A lot of times you can get it so far and then just pop it out. And you're going to remove your drip tray. So just pull up if there's any junk in here. Now's a good time to get it out. And it just has these 2 pins that secure it down below. Then what you can do once the drip tray is gone, there is a 10mm bolt. You need to just get in there and unscrew that. Then do the exact same thing on the other side. So remove that and remove the 10mm. Now this next part is optional. Some people do it, some people don't. I think that it's personally the safest way. So I like to remove the tail light. So there's 10mm nuts, 2 on each side. So what you want to do is release that, and then there's a little clip in the back. So you just gently wiggle this out, just like that. So here you can see there's a little ball, and it goes into this rubber groove right there. So what you can do, disconnect that, and we'll set that in a safe place and do the exact same thing on the other side. Now this part is also optional, but it helps prevent the car from being scratched. What you can do is put some painter's tape down the side just like that. Do it on this side and then also on the other side. Next, what we're going to do is we're going to unclip this side of the bumper, we're going to unclip the other side, and then we're going to carefully pull it off. So to do so, all you do is just gently pull it out, and you'll feel all of the clips release. Make sure that you really get it fully out over this corner. And again, this is why we tape this up, to make sure that this isn't going to accidentally damage any of the other paint. Do the same over here. Okay. So the reason that I like to take off the tail lights is, as you can see, there is a little clip here on the bumper. So it helps if you press that down and then slide it out, just like that. Again, we're not gonna go too crazy because I still have to do the other side, but as you can see, there's a little tab that gets locked under this plastic. Now, some people force it out and it works. This is just a little bit safer way to do it. So once we've done that side, let's do this side. Okay. Then what you can do is carefully remove the bumper and set it in a safe place. Now, if your car has PDC, you're going to have all kinds of different lines and whatnot. And if you have comfort access with the kick feature, you're also going to have other lines in here. So what you do is you just transfer them from this over to this. Now, this car doesn't have any of that, so it makes it super easy. All you do is you press down these little tabs and you just gently pull this out. Okay. Set that to the side. And again, if it has all of those tabs and whatnot, you want to transfer them over at this time. I'm just going to clean this up a little bit and then we'll pop in the new one. So we'll get this new support piece, just pop it in here. All right, we're good to go. Now on the M Sport Conversion rear bumpers, they will come with this diffuser, which is called the M-Tech diffuser. As you can see, it looks nice, but it's just very flat and very plain. So today, we are going to be adding the M Performance diffuser, which as you can see, looks absolutely incredible. Much, much, much more aggressive. So the way that this works, there are these little tabs. So all you need to do is line them up with these holes right there. Press it in, make sure that everything fully snaps in, and you're good to go. Then we can start installing the bumper. So take your diffuser, and we have a whole dedicated video on how to do this if you haven't done it before. What I like to do is I like to start with the middle ones here and use a mallet, press down and make sure that they all snap in like this. If you just try to press them in lightly, they're not going to snap in and your diffuser could fall off. So I don't recommend that. Let's put it on and then we'll put the reflectors on once everything is on the car. So here's a quick shot of what it looks like. Then what you want to do is grab a second person to make sure that you're not going to accidentally scratch the car up. Now to keep it from falling off, what I like to do is just hand thread those 10mm screws back in. Then what you want to do, line it up with these clips here. Just gradually push it in, make sure that everything is secure here and that all of the clips are nice and secure. And you can do the exact same thing on the other side. Now you can take a 10mm and gently reinstall this bolt over here and this one over here. Then take your tail light, plug it in, route the cord over, line up that little ball on the end, and you just press it into place like that. Then reinstall the two 10mm nuts. Always hand thread them first, and then you can tighten them. Finally, take your drip tray, line up the holes in the bottom, press it into place, and then reinstall your little plastic screw. Then once you're done that, do the exact same thing on the other side of the car. Then what you can do is reinstall those screws we removed earlier. So these are 8mm. And where your diffuser connects to your bumper, you are going to add a new one of these little C-clips here, so that you have something to screw into. And then for this, we can use the provided Phillips head. There we go, just like that. Now let's move on to the middle. Now what you need to do is make sure that your diffuser is properly lined up. So you always want to make sure that your diffuser is going on top of this piece of plastic. Then what you can do is take those 10mm and reinstall them. Then you're going to do the exact same thing on the other side. Then reinstall the 8mm that were on the side. And when you're doing this, you want to make sure that you have everything properly lined up So if I pull back this underliner here, you can see that our bumper is in the back, and that's going to enable us to be able to secure this to the plastic behind it. Then do the same on the other side. The last part of the process is to install the reflector. So you can see this side has a hook and that side has a clip. The hook goes on the outside and then you just press it into place and that'll fasten in, and then you do the same on the other side. And at this point in the process, the rear M Sport conversion is complete, and as you can see, it looks fantastic. Cool thing about this is it does have a removable diffuser, so if you want to go to the M Performance, you can, or if you want to go M Performance Carbon, you can, so tons of options with this. Once again, this is Brian. Thanks so much for watching Kies Motorsports. If you like our videos, give us a thumbs up. Make sure to subscribe and check us out at KiesMotorsports.com for all your BMW retrofit, performance, and aesthetic needs. Be sure to check out part 3 after this video, where we're going to install the M Performance side skirts. Once again, my name is Brian. Thanks for watching, and have a great day.